This is AS Pure Maths. We're looking at our notes and we're in Unit 6, which is circle geometry, and this is 6.2 then, tangents to a circle. Remember, the normal is perpendicular to the tangent, which means that the gradients multiply to give us -1. So our key here, there's the normal and there's the tangent. Let's look at example 1 now. I already have it started, so sorry to ruin the surprise. Example 1, find the equation of the tangent to the circle x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 4y minus 20 equals 0 at the point 26. So I've drawn my circle here. This is the point 26, and we're trying then to find the centre of the circle and the radius. So how do I do that? I have rearranged this and then completed the square with this. So x squared plus 2x plus my wee gap plus y squared minus 4y plus my wee gap then equals 20. Rearranging, then I get x plus 1 all squared plus y minus 2 all squared. That gives me an extra 1. I've added it on here. Gives me an extra 4. I've added it on here. So I have that. So I can just read off the information. The centre is the point -1, 2. And my radius then is 5. So the question says find the equation of the tangent. If you want to find the equation of a straight line, you need a point on the line and you need the gradient. We have a point on the line, we just need to find our gradient. So I'm going to find the gradient of this normal here, or the radius. If I find that, then the negative reciprocal will be the gradient of this one. So gradient formula then for my point O and A is going to be y2 minus y1, so it's 6, take away 2, that's what I've written here. And then 2 minus -1. So that gives me then 4 over 3. So my gradient of that is 4 over 3. Therefore, the gradient of our tangent is -3 over 4. So we're nearly there. What did we say we need? We need a point on the line and we need the gradient. We have those, so we can substitute it in. So if we go for y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Again, you can use y equals mx plus c here if you wish, whatever you fancy. Y minus 2, no, y minus 6, sorry, I'm using this point here. It's going well. Y minus 6 equals -3/4 upon x minus 2. Y minus 6 is -3/4 x plus 6 over 4, so that's 1.5 or 3 over 2. Y is -3/4 x minus 6, so 1.5. That then would be 7.5. Rearranging this and getting rid of the fractions if you want, we could have then 4y equals -3x plus 30. Quite often at A level they actually tell you to write it like this, and that then is what we have there. Part B, find the point where the normal through 2,6 cuts a circle again. So here's the normal through 2,6 and we want to find in where it cuts a circle again. Many different ways of doing this really. So we could either kind of use our midpoint formula backwards and kind of work it out from there, or we could try and use our common sense and try and work it out from there. I'm going to do that, although people don't really like that so much, but let's take a wee look and see. This distance here is going to be exactly the same as this distance here. So how far across have I moved to get from here to here? I've moved across 3. That wee distance there is 3. How do I know? Because it's going from 2 to -1. So that wee distance there is 3. How far down have I moved? This isn't very accurate, obviously. I've kind of gone down 4. So I need to go another 3 and then down another 4. So another 3 along here would take me then to -4. And then 4 down from 2 would take me then to -2. So I can write that then on the other side. So part B. At -4, -2. Now I can think of another 2 ways of doing this particular question. We know this point here, we know this point here. You substitute them in to the midpoint formula where we actually have the midpoint, and you can get your coordinates in from there. The other way would be to find the equation of this line here. and substitute it into the equation of the circle, solve them simultaneously, and that would generate the 0.26 and the point minus 42. Either of those ways work. This here, the way I've done it, is definitely the quickest way, but you need to kind of think on your feet a wee bit and make sure you've got the right points. So this distance here is the same as this distance here. So I know I've got across 3 squares, so I go across 3 here, down 4, so I go down 4 there.